There are many ways in which a student can get into Indian Defence Service right after plus 2. One such way is getting an MBBS seat in AFMC. AFMC is Armed Force Medical College and is located in Pune. Earlier, AFMC used to have a different entrance examination, but now you have to crack the common medical entrance examination, which is called NEET. 150 candidates will get admitted into AFMC, out of which 115 seats are reserved for boys, 30 seats are reserved for girls. And out of this 145 seats, 10 seats would be reserved for SC/ST category. And the rest 5 seats are government-sponsored candidates from friendly foreign countries. The minimum age for getting an admission in AFMC is 17 years and maximum is 24 years. However, I request you to go through the brochure of AFMC for getting details on the date of birth bracket. AFMC 2020 brochure is given in the description box. If you are completing grade 12 now and is planning to appear AFMC, the eligibility clearly says like this: you should have taken science subject for your grade 11 and 12 with physics, chemistry, biology and English. Physics, chemistry and biology, the minimum percentage of marks should be 50. And the same is the case with English too. All science subjects put together, you should score a minimum aggregate percentage of 60. And mandatorily, you should have studied mathematics in grade 10. Apart from this, even if you have taken science-related subjects for your bachelor's degree, you are eligible for AFMC. Refer the brochure for further details. Every year, there would be a minimum cutoff for NEET for you to become eligible to get a seat in AFMC. And every year, this cutoff marks are gonna change. Approximately 1,600 candidates would be called for the second level test for getting into AFMC. The next process goes like this. You have to attend a test which is called TOEILer. TOEILer is test for English language, comprehension, logic and reasoning. It is all about 40 MCQs which you have to write in 30 minutes time. It's gonna be a computer based test. Once you clear this exam, you get into the next level which is called PAT. PAT is psychological assessment test. However, the marks that you score in PAT is not going to get calculated for the final levels. After clearing these rounds, you will get into the next level which is going to be an interview. There will be a lot of questions that will be asked in the interview to assess whether you have the right attitude for getting into AFMC. After clearing the interview, there will also be a medical test which you have to clear. As mentioned earlier, TOEILer has got 40 MCQs which carries 2 marks each. If you mess up with the question, you're going to lose 0.5 marks. The marks that you score in your TOEILer test will be added to the NEET UG score to find the score out of 800. And then this mark would be divided by 4 to get a score out of 200. This would be your final score for written examination. However, as I mentioned earlier, the psychological assessment test is just a qualifying examination. Your written examination score will then be added to your interview marks. The interview is for 50 marks. The final score for your AFMC would be your written examination score plus interview marks, and accordingly a ranked list would be formulated. When there was a separate entrance examination for AFMC, students used to take a special coaching for AFMC. But now, since you have to give the common medical entrance examination which is called NEET, the NEET coaching itself is enough. Even if you don't go for a NEET coaching, don't worry. You can clear the examination if you are determined. If you want to know more about NEET, please click the I button to see a detailed video on what NEET is. After clearing NEET examination and getting a very good score, if you are called for an AFMC interview, as you know, you have to clear TOEILer, PAT, interview plus the medical test. I would request you to go through the n number of YouTube videos that are available regarding the interviews in AFMC, the mistakes that kids have made. And if you watch all these videos, you will get a clear-cut idea. And let me also remind you about the bond. At the time of admission, every parent and or guardian of the candidate should sign a bond which is worth INR 30 lakhs. If you withdraw from the college after 7 days from the date of getting admission, you have to pay this amount as per the existing rules.